Hello, lovely Libras. Welcome to your birthday month. This month I'll do a general read for you, and then a bit later I'll do a special birthday one. So for now, we're just going to get started on your general. This month I'll also be shuffling on screen so you can see me. So just bear with me because it might take a bit longer. So hopefully not. What have we got for the lovely Libras this month? So I'm using the tarot, the Thelema Tarot, and I'll be using the, oh, you're back to front. Hello, who are you? King of Cups. Remember that. Water sign just poking up in there. And I'll be using the Tarot de la Nuit. I hope I pronounced that right. And the Ten of Pentacles. So those two popped out. Anyway, let's get going. Beautiful. I've got a new setup as well, so I'm hoping it works. As with all light path journeys, you've got to be prepared to try and fail, and try and fail, and try and fail, and then eventually you'll get something. So I've been trying, not that I've been failing, that's a bit harsh. I've been trying all different ways of recording and setting up and, you know, doing all of that. So this is interesting. We've got the Six of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. You're moving on from something, my loves. Moving towards something a bit more stable, a bit more grounded, a bit more balanced. Have you been up in your heads lately? That's a very Libran trait. I'd be interested to see what she's facing, actually. So we've got a new moon coming up very shortly, which is a perfect time to set your intentions of what you want. Maybe that's what she's doing now. Maybe that's what our Queen's doing. She's setting her intentions on the direction she wants to go, what she wants to let go of. Although, if you're anything like me, you've had the most monstrous letting go session with the full moon in Pisces. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Beautiful. Look at you go. Let's just see if there's anything else. Yep, there is. Now. Okay, so we're not doing the usual. We're doing something else. This is fun. Love it when Spirit just says, no, we're just going to try something a little bit different this time. Okay, let's just go with that. Now, I know if some of you are seeing the tower pop up, you'll have a little bit of a moment, but I'm here to tell you that I quite like the Tower card. Right, let me just spread these out. I've got the Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the World, Queen of Cups, Judgment, the Hierophant, and the Tower. Interesting, interesting, interesting. And on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Ace of Cups. Love, love it. Which way am I looking? Upside down. Ace of Cups. There we go. That's better. Isn't that better? Beautiful. Oh, that's like all things golden and pretty and that's my favourite fresh start. So last month I did these in, week order, but I can't do that this time. So let's just have a look. There's been some definite moving on. That's without a doubt. And that I don't think the dark clouds have cleared just yet. It looks like there's some still hanging around. Just, it's almost like they're just reminding you of what's in the background, what you've just left. It's like, and because it's the Queen of Pentacles, she's very grounded. She's very sensible. And so that's probably why the energy is coming across as the Queen of Pentacles. It's like, I've just left that, but, don't forget it. So let's just, don't get too excited. Stay where we're supposed to be, very sensible, and just look to the future, be grateful, hold that, but we'll just see where we go. The world is beautiful in this deck. I just love her. She's so, it reminds me of hula hoops. These circles remind me of hula hoops. I hope you can see it. Yeah, it's like she's just spinning the hula hoops. And with hula hoops, you've got to remember that sometimes they fly off and smack people in the head. But in this case, I think what she's saying is that part's over. We've got all of these parts spinning. So you're managing now, where back here you mightn't have been handling things so well. Now you've got, all, it's like juggling. You've got to get the rhythm of it to keep the balls moving. And I think that's where what she's saying here is that we've got it in a nice smooth flow now. And that's moving into the Queen of Cups, which is energetically smooth and balanced. So you've got some nice balance going on here with the two queens on either side of the world. That's a really nice significator of balance. And the Queen of Cups is almost toasting Judgment, because Judgment's coming in here. And it's like she's got a handful of pixie dust, fairy dust, angel dust. And she's saying, okay, so you've gone through this shit. I don't know about you guys, but September really kind of kicked my ass. So if you had a September like mine, you weren't just, floating. You were swimming behind that boat to get out of September. And so it's almost saying to me, here's your reward, here's the fairy dust to lead you into October. Again, I say don't be scared of the Tower, because maybe that's part of the judgment. Yep. Some order, could be law, could be education, something new but structured, a new job. It could be a boss, it could be an old job or an old way of doing things that's going to come undone. So anything that has been holding you back, or any dogma or, you know, belief or old, outdated, systemized way of behaving is going to be shaken asunder, and that will end that cycle out, this cycle, because there we've got the Death card followed by the Four of Swords. And so this to me is just confirming, because you've got the Death card here, so you're leaving something, that's ending, that's rounded out. Thank God, September gone, ta-da, bye, see bye. And then you're taking some time out. Four of Swords typically talks about having a rest. You've worked very hard at moving on. You're very grounded. You're not, you know, you're not in Page or a younger learning of this. You've stepped into a very grounded position, but you are aware that you know it hasn't quite cleared completely away. So you're going to take some time out for yourself and to basically draw breath. I think you're going to need to draw breath from what I'm picking up. But I like the way the Death card has live flowers around her head. It just reconfirms that death isn't, you know, a total ending. It's a transformation. But again, you need time for it to grow and develop. There's another Tower. You've definitely got something, a shake-up of some kind coming in, which again is not bad. It's not bad. But the world, because if you look at the two different cards, this is like an ominous warning. So with the world, it's cyclic, and so is this. It's got the circle around it, whereas this is very well lit as far as a Tower moment goes. So I'd say this is the forewarning of what's to come. However, like I said, don't be frightened of it. This isn't I'm not getting that this isn't a scary moment. This is quite, this is almost a moment that you wanted, but you didn't know how to achieve yourself. So the universe has stepped in and said, here we go, we're going to help you out and shake things up a bit for you, but it's in your best interest. And that's why Judgment's here. She's got your back. And because the Queen of Cups is there, you fairly stable. This Tower, it's talking about going back, reminiscing, looking at the past. You know, it could be someone from your past coming in to shake this situation up. But I'm not getting that. I'm getting that it's good. It's actually a good shake-up. It's a good Tower. It's the ending of a cycle in your life, the closing up of a chapter that you're ready to close up. But because it's so big, it's coming through as a Tower moment, because Towers cause change and upheaval and all sorts of things. Yeah, there she is. That's my girlfriend. And another Queen. Mate, you are, whether you're male or female, you are sitting in your power in October. Here's the High Priestess. Now, she's my favourite. She's my all-time favourite because she's so serene. She's so intuitive and linked to spirit and the collective. She doesn't need to say a lot. She's not like the magician in the strength and will behind it. She just does it. There's no fuss or bother. She sees it and she does it. Yep, definite ending and a good one. So you've got the ending of a cycle that obviously 2 towers really needed to happen, and you've got the 10 of Swords and death. So, you know, it's pretty clear. And I did ask Spirit to be clear in what they wanted to get through to you, so I'm guessing they got the message. When you've got 2 towers, death, judgment, and the 10 of Swords, you can pretty much guarantee that something's over. But I think you're okay with it. I think, given the world, given judgment, you know, the hard work and the 3 queens, you are sitting in your power. And if you look at the position of the 3 queens, you've got 2 of them looking forward, and the third one, the Queen of Pentacles, she's got the key to the future. You know, you've got the Queen of Pentacles twice. So it's a financially secure future you're looking at here after the ending, after the rounding out. And usually the 10 of Swords is depicted by someone with 10 swords either in their back or in their chest. This deck shows the 10 of Swords as, it reminds me of the Lady of the Lake that hands up Excalibur. The end of strength being hidden in the dark. She's handing Excalibur up. That is just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. You guys have got it all together. And underneath this deck is the Magician. Ta-da! So you've got the High Priestess and the Magician. You are in full control and your full power of creating a beautiful, fresh, divine and divinely prosperous new start. You couldn't hope for a better rounding up of the old shit and bringing in the new golden age of super fantastic. Yay, you. I almost want to be Libra this month. Anyway, last month I finished with a Rebel deck card, and I thought this month I would finish with a Fool's Wisdom card. And this one fell right out. The righteous fool. Fool's Wisdom. Be wise, not right. So, I don't know if you can see that. I hope you can see that. Anyway. The righteous fool. 4 and 6 is 10. Another ending. So, yeah, maybe maybe it's an ending of old beliefs, outdated rules and beliefs that are holding you back from stepping into your true power. There you go. All right, my loves. Please let me know how this goes for you. I hope you have a lovely October, and by the looks of it, it's going to be well worth it, because you're just going to end up in full glory, full Libran glory. All right, loves. Have a lovely time. As always, hugs and love and kisses. Bye.